Let me explain you quickly. This is subject code 0511 May June 2024 exam, and here is the grade threshold. So you have three papers. Paper 1 that includes reading and writing, paper 2 that is listening, and paper 3 that is speaking. And as you know, total you have 60 marks for reading and writing paper, 40 for listening, and 40 for speaking. So if you count your total maximum marks, they are 140. But if you see this Cambridge grade threshold file, you will see that for your overall grade, because the component grades are really easy for you to understand. What does it mean by 55 out of 60 to get A, 52 out of 60 for B in reading and writing paper, blah blah blah. But I actually want for you to learn about how much marks you need in your each paper to get A star or A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatsoever grade you want to have. So let's consider this first combination of component 1, 1, 2, 1 and 3, 1. It means we are calculating marks for variant 1 for paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3, reading and writing paper, listening and speaking, because your speaking marks will also be included. In 0510, English as a second language, where your speaking marks are not included, you might have observed in that video of mine that there was a separate box here by Cambridge grade threshold file that was showing the speaking level. Here you cannot see that file. Why? Because your speaking marks are also counted under your overall grade, so you are not given a separate certificate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of speaking paper. So maximum mark after weighting, this is a system by Cambridge where they create a maximum mark for weighting 160. So you have to put your marks that you get in your paper into according to the weightage. So according to the weightage, we have to make three sections of 160 marks to calculate. I have made all these calculations to make things easy for you. These calculations are valid for the variant 1, but you can see there is a slight difference between other variants, so you can guess in whatsoever country you are living in and whatsoever is your Cambridge zone, so you can easily calculate your marks accordingly. Let's see. In paper 1 reading and writing, we have 50% weightage. So after weighting for 140 becomes 160, so you have to calculate out of 160. So paper 1 for reading and writing, total marks after weighting are 80. And for listening, because 25% of 160, so it's 40. For speaking too, the weightage in your overall grade is 25%. So 1/4 of your weightage for overall grade is for speaking paper, again 40 marks. If you gain 57 marks out of 60, so total you have 60 in reading and writing paper. If you secure 57 marks out of 60 in your reading and writing paper 1 by performing well in both reading and writing sections, and you gain 38, because out of these 160 only 80 is the weightage. So if you get 57, after weighting they become 75 according to their weightage. So you gain out of 160, you will add 75 here in paper 1. But for listening and speaking, after weighting marks are the same, 40, 40, 40, 40, okay? Because the total marks are 160, and there are long calculations behind that. I don't want to go into detail to puzzle you. So 38, and after weighting they are again 38. So you need 38 out of 40 in listening and almost 38 out of 40 in your speaking paper. If you get 39, they will be added here. If you get 37, they will be added here. If you get 40 even, they will be added here. So you will increase. But overall grade, you need 151 to get A star out of 160. You need to gain and secure 75 out of 80, and actually 57 out of 60, that are your total marks, and 38 out of your 40 marks in your listening paper, and 38 out of 40 in your speaking. So you really need to work with your intonation, rising and falling intonation, your connected speech, your places and manners of articulation, to really speak in a good accent and with a good pronunciation. And you also need to have a wide range of vocabulary, good grammar skills to perform well. And for listening, you need to do a lot of listening practice through listening activities. For this, you can join our online classes as well to learn all this. So if you secure 54 marks out of 60 in your reading and writing paper, 36 out of 40 in listening, and 36 out of 40 in speaking, it means you are securing A grade. If you secure 50 marks out of 60 in paper 1, reading and writing, 33 out of 40 in your listening paper, and 33 out of 40 in your speaking paper, then you will be securing B grade. 45 out of 60 if you get in paper 1, 30 out of 40 in listening, 30 out of 40 in speaking, you will have C grade. So now let's see for D, E, F and G. If you secure 40 out of 60 paper 1, 27 out of 40 in listening, 27 out of 40 in in speaking, you will have D grade. If you secure 36 marks in weightage, it will be 47. So if you gain 36 out of 60 in reading and writing paper, and 24 at least out of 40 in your listening and 24 out of speaking, you will gain E grade. 30 out of 60 in reading and writing paper, you will secure F grade. 20 out of 40, half in listening, and 20 out of speaking will result into your F grade. 25 out of 60, 17 out of 40 and 17 out of 40 in speaking, you will secure actually G grade. So if you find any confusion and still cannot understand about grade threshold and how many marks do you need to get A star and things like that, you can ask your questions in the comment section below, or you can contact us through the WhatsApp. We will try to respond to your query as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, stay blessed, and wait for the next videos at Emaad Online Academy for all types of English language and literature courses. Thanks for watching.